Hey everyone, welcome to Friday's Self-Love Oracle. I should say tarot and oracle, but we're going to start. I have a new deck I want to introduce you all, but first we're going to start with this one and see what's in store, what message, what guidance for your self-love journey that you need to hear today. It brings me so much joy doing these because more so now than ever, we need to tap into our inner reserves, our knowing, and give that love we so easily give to others, to ourselves. Okay. Let's see what message we have. Got one. Celebration. When I come across people in happy, healthy relationships, I give jealousy the finger and celebrate their joy. When I do so, I'm rooting for the good guys, which means that I'm a good guy. And that means all of us win. Who wants to celebrate? So there could be something that you are celebrating today. I hope it's celebrating you because I see one glass here. Is this champagne? We're assuming. And there's always a reason to celebrate ourselves. I don't think we do it enough. For me, this is a wonderful indicator to celebrate how far you've come in your life right now, at this point where you are. Because every day you keep adding new things to that bucket. Make sure you take time out every day to celebrate your wins, your highs. And whenever we have lows, and I want to say this, whenever we have lows or things that didn't turn out, it's really hard sometimes not to take it personally, but it simply means, okay, this is a lesson for awareness, something that I can do next time to improve, and it's only helping us grow, helping us enhance ourselves. But who we are innately, we should celebrate. So this is about celebrating ourselves, but if you have a reason to celebrate, if it's your birthday, if it's a special occasion, happy birthday, happy special occasion to you. Okay, we're gonna pull a self-love oracle. Let's see what other messages we have. Get a lot of joy. This reminds me too of the Taurus energy. Right now we have Venus in Taurus. Taurus is all about pleasure, sensuality, beauty, but finding those daily rituals in our lives that bring us joy and pleasure and beauty. Okay. What other oh, that one came out. Wow. So we have 32. Conquer fear. Most fear is based on illusions. Untruths we deny to avoid change. Release your need for control and perfection. Doing your best is plenty. More so now than ever to celebrate yourself. Some of you may be experiencing fear. I know because of just the energies that we've experienced and undergone mega transformations I'm getting on all levels. There may be a period or a time right now where you're feeling exposed, vulnerable, uncertain, in the void, in the liminal space, and not certain what to do, where to go. Feel that feeling and figure out why you feel this fear. Where is it coming from? Because each of those layers, it helps tap into more of what's bringing that up, and also how to also resolve it, move through it. Because we're gonna experience different situations in our lives that bring us fear. And I heard this is all about celebrating you. Perhaps you're about to embark on something new. Because when we reduce 32, we got a 5. And 5 can signify change. 5 is also dealing with the heart chakra. And so this could be activating things. Maybe you are about to embark on a new journey with yourself. I'm going to pull another one. I felt very guided to do that. Generally, I pull one, but I feel like this is for your own personal journey and growth. Something to overcome. It could be having to do with asserting yourself, getting out of your own way. But the card, perhaps they came out in reverse. I feel like this is going to come out successfully. I'm just getting that right now. And I don't want to say there's nothing to fear, because fear is very much real and we're meant to feel it, but there's also something rooted behind that we're meant to conquer. Coexist. Be as you are without harm to anyone or anything. Appreciate diversity as part of nature. Variety is the spice of life. Look at all these animals, butterflies, turtles, hummingbird, fish. Some of you may resonate, and this is a dragon. Some of you may resonate with those animals. We've got 10 coexist. So there could be a completion in this chapter of your life that's causing this fear, that could be linked to this fear. But we're gonna pull a few tarot cards in a moment. So my dad knows that I read oracle and tarot cards, and he got me this, even though I told him I don't do these types of readings. Like, okay, but I looked through the cards and they're actually applicable to anyone. And so I am going to pull one of these for you for today, and they're beautiful. Look at this. Because I feel like this signifies the relationship that we have with ourselves. So we're gonna ask for one message here. What do we need to know for today? Oh shit. Okay, we got 3, but they're not very lengthy. We got enliven your space. Make out. And eye gazing. I'm going to speak to these first. Enliven your space. In the weekly energy reading earlier this week, I talked about how a lot of people, I'm getting the energy of lightening up. There could be a shift, a change you want to make, not just to coexist with yourself and the universe, but to celebrate life, because Venus is in Taurus right now, and that really helps us narrow down what it is in our daily routines and our day-to-day lives that help bring us joy, serenity, sensuality, beauty. So change up your space. That's a part of you. That's a part of your love journey, self-love journey. That can mean many things for different people. Eye gazing. You know, there have been a lot of empirical studies about eye gazing, and when you look at someone in the eyes and you stare at them, probably and hopefully not in a creepy way, but when you stare at them, it increases, is it serotonin? It's one of those, that good feel chemical, and it almost replicates a sense of intimacy and closeness. And some of you may be called or are doing mirror work, where you gaze at yourself in a mirror and you speak kindly to yourself, give yourself words of affirmation, tell yourself, I love you, I'm beautiful. And that is actually proven to work. For some, it's very uncomfortable when you first do it, but work your way up. It's a practice that's I think it's an extremely beautiful way to get close to yourself, to really get to know yourself, to become comfortable, and to start seeing yourself in a different way. Finally, make out. That can mean different things, but most people associate it with another person, right? But I feel like you can take this in a passionate, creative project kind of way. I'm getting, sacral chakra energy, but also solar plexus, combining, I'm getting both, but using this energy, don't take it as it states, but using that energy to dive forward into a passion, into creative endeavor. Kind of like 5th house energy, pleasure. It doesn't have to be romance, but it could be for yourself. That's how I am intuitively tapping into this message for you all. And finally, I'm gonna pull, let's see how many tarot cards we can pull. What messages we need to hear. Because I don't want to make this more than 10 minutes. What messages do we need to hear for today? Okay, we got one that flipped out. King of Swords, air energy. Look at this, a lot of animals here. Some of you are definitely seeing signs, or receiving messages and signs. Is this a crow? Dragonfly, maybe raven, a bat, an owl. Look at these, all these animals. Some of you are getting messages about this, about your life path, your purpose. Could be about relationships with others. But I feel like many of you are definitely in your element right now. I feel like with this, many of you have taken a step back. I'm getting a lot of reflection. When you just gaze back into your journey and you're just looking over and reviewing, that's the sentiment that I'm feeling right now. We're gonna pull one more. I see the clock ticking. Ooh, that one went fast. Here it goes. 7 of Cups. Yep. I feel like Oh no, we got Five of Swords too. That snuck out here. So there could be an indecision here. Almost about options, choices, relating to what brings you joy in your life, what really lights you up. And so this is going to require, I feel like there's a reflection period, a time to just think things through and not make any decisions, in spite of all the Aries energy with Jupiter and Mars around us. And even with the first quarter moon in Virgo, don't make any rash decisions yet. Maybe take a baby step. Whatever it is something passionate, something I feel that is emotional. It could be a relationship with someone else. Again, broadly speaking, romantic, family, friendship, whatever it is. But don't stay too much in your head about it. Ultimately, the decision you pick is going to be the right one for your journey. Wow, quite a few messages here. I don't think it's all for one person, but I hope this helped for today, and I am wishing you a beautiful day wherever you are in the world. Take care.